What's going on, guys? It's Nicole Charnel here. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are talking about my one year fitness journey update.
Look, seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that.
If you're new here, once again, my name is Nicole Charnel and I do videos on healthy, intentional living, and that is just living your healthy life with intention. I do videos about fitness, productivity, my mom life, as well as being a minimalist. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss a video. All right, so to jump into today's video, I try to do monthly updates of my fitness journey and what is going on. But when I went to do this update, I realized, oh my God, it is my 1 year fitness anniversary where I've like literally been consistent 12 months straight. Like literally 12 months, I've been consistently working out at least 80% of the month. I've been consistently working out and eating right, watching what I eat, being intentional about my workouts and my goals for my body. So I was like, yes, of course, I have to do the update this way, as in congratulations to me for making it 1 year. Ooh, let's go. So jump right into the video. It's been since September 2021 that I started this journey of trying to lose weight. Really, my goal is to be at 160 and I started at 201 pounds and currently I'm at 170 pounds. So I am down 31 pounds overall. I've hit the 30-pound mark. I hit it probably about 2 months ago actually when I hit it, but I've been really like plateaued there for a while, and I know it has to do with my nutrition, but we'll talk about that later. Either way, I'm super excited that I pretty much almost reached my goal. Like just being 10 pounds away from my goal is super just encouraging to me. Like it keeps me going, it keeps me pushing because I know I can do this, it's possible. And I just really have enjoyed being in this fitness journey, like doing it consistently and reaching my goals or getting so close to reaching my goals. So of course I started my fitness journey when I felt like I was just at my heaviest and I wanted to feel better. I talked about in this one video where I literally would go to tie my shoes and I would be out of breath. Like it was hard for me to bend down and tie my shoes, and I'm not a very big woman. I'm only 5'3", 5'4" maybe, and but like it was a struggle for me to tie my shoes, and that's when I was like, you know what, you got to get this weight off. You have to lose this weight. Like this is not okay, So I was like, let's go for it. Let's just jump right into it. And that's like my first just tip of advice is if you feel like you need to be doing or in a fitness journey or jumping into healthy eating, just go for it. Really just the basics of it is what off the top of your mind. Like, okay, I'm gonna want to lose some weight. All right, so I need to start being more active. I want to lose some weight. Oh, I need to start watching what I eat. Like it's so simple, and people unfortunately just don't take that simple road. Sometimes they kind of make it more complicated than it needs to be, and it doesn't have to be any more complicated. That get more active and be intentional about the things that you eat. And with that, I would say start with something easy for you to maintain. When I first started, I work out at home. I don't go to the gym. I tried going to the gym like kind of in the middle of my journey, but I just kind of like, I don't think I want to do this. And I just kept with working out at home. So in that, like taking what will work for you and sticking with it. So I started with walking videos and just doing those consistently really helped jumpstart my fitness journey and my weight loss, because I was staying consistent in doing something that was helping me with my cardiovascular. It was helping me with staying active each day, getting up and moving and all that. So, and it was something that was easy. Walking videos are pretty simple and straightforward. Like you're walking in place, you may be lifting your legs, you may be moving your arms a certain way and stuff like that. But the basis of it is walking. And it's something that is just so easy and simple to just kind of grasp onto. And as long as you hold tightly to it and you stick to it and be consistent, it will definitely work for you. So I also want to talk about the things that I learned through my journey. The number one thing I learned is just being patient with my results, being patient with my body and like how it was changing. Especially these past 2 months, almost 3 months, where I've been pretty much at the same weight and I can't like really get past it. Like I've gotten like down to 168, but then I'll come back up to 173. And yes, I've like not taken breaks, but I've gone on vacation, like gone away. Like for example, this past weekend, I went to a wedding. So there was things that I was doing in between that wasn't keeping me on this level, where I wanted to be with my fitness. However, that's life, like you want to still be able to live life because that will keep you happy, that balance of high fitness and high life, like you just want to keep that balance. So with that, being patient with myself and my body, and also still looking at my results, looking at what's changed. I'm that person that pretty much took pictures every single day I worked out. I took a picture from when I started to now. I continue to do that, take a picture, take a little video, because seeing those changes in the picture it's different than seeing it in the mirror. Like you're like, oh, I kind of look the same, but then you look at the picture from when you started to a year later and you're like, wow, like I don't look the same. Like it's clear that I've done something here to like change. So that is like something that I definitely recommend, and is taking the pictures and or even the measurements. Like if you don't want to take pictures, take measurements of your body. Use an outfit to kind of track your growth, stuff like that. In all that, you still want to just be patient with yourself and how your body is changing. In my fitness journey in this past year is I have to be really, what's the word? Not attentive. Well, I guess I could use attentive. I have to be really attentive to how I'm feeling and the things that I'm doing. So if I change my workout split, how did that make me feel? If I changed when I'm going to bed and when I'm getting up, how did that make me feel? So then now I know the things that make my body feel good and that's working for me, and then I can continue to do those things. So that's another thing that I learned throughout this year is how I can pay attention to me and what is going on inside of me so I can make the results come forth. And also just to feel good, like a lot of times having a fitness journey is literally about, I want to feel better, so really acknowledging when those days happen, like, oh man, I feel fantastic. What did I do today? How did I help myself? Where am I growing, So that was definitely something that I learned in this past year is paying attention. You could write it down, have a journal, have videos, just taking note of what's going on from day to day is definitely helpful. And also another thing I learned is to not rely on motivation, but to rely on discipline and consistency. Sometimes you get up and you just don't want to work out. I know that we've heard this, and I mean, obviously when you start your journey, you're like, dang, like you may have one day where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then the second day is like, dang, what am I doing? I'm tired. I don't want to do this, but not having the motivation is that's gonna come and go. Motivation is fleeting, it's not going to always be there. It's not going to always be available. So, but being consistent and having that discipline to still work out, that is what you want. You want to kind of grow into that and lean into that. Like think of something in your life that you are already disciplined with and just apply that feeling or that knowledge or that discipline to working out and fitness, and you'll see the changes automatically. Like when I said I'm an avid baker, this is something just super random. I love to bake. I have a pastry degree, it's something that I continue to grow in, learning to make new things, flavor combinations, baking different styles, stuff like that. I'm super disciplined with it. If I have to make something, I will slot out the time, I will put together what I need, and I will go ahead and make it. Okay, so I need to take that type of discipline discipline that feeling and apply it to my fitness journey. How did I make time for this? Okay, I looked at my calendar, slotted out the time, and I made time for this. How did I get up and do it? Well, I said that I was going to get up and do it, so I just got up and did it. You know, you have to, once again, know yourself and then kind of take that discipline that you applied to something else and just apply it to your fitness. Because once again, the motivation, it can be fleeting. You're not going to have it every day, but you will be able to have discipline every day. Now that this first year is over, what would I change about my journey? The first thing I would change is counting more calories. And I know calorie counting is, you know, sometimes it has a good rep and sometimes it has a bad rep. But my thing is, because it's happening to me currently, because I'm not counting calories, I'm not staying consistent in my weight loss. So I need to really be looking at what I'm eating, really be paying attention to it so I can stay in a deficit. A lot of times we think well, I only ate 2 meals today, so I'm probably in a deficit. Well, your 2 meals could have been your 700 calories each. That's 1,400 calories. What's your max for today? You know what I mean? Like, so you kind of do, especially if you don't know the calories off the top of your head, you don't know the weights and the measurements off the top of your head, you do have to count at least for a couple of months when you start, so that way you know what you're doing. And for me, I am currently lacking in the calorie counting, and that is also contributing to my weight loss plateau. Like, that's why I can't get past these last 10 pounds, because I'm not counting. But I'm not gonna let it hinder me. I am just going to start and make a system, you know, and be consistent with my meal planning, be consistent with my calorie counting, so I can start to see that needle move down, honey. Just, this is where we're going. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything else. When I started my fitness journey, like I said, I started with walking videos, and then I've transitioned into like workouts, weighted workouts. I still incorporate cardio as well, to keep my heart rate up and also to get that, you know, that good sweat when I want it. But something else that I do want to add for this next year is just straight up walking. I do work out pretty much 6 days out of the week. I do some type of weighted workout. Currently I'm following Caroline Gervin's Epic series, so I'm doing, you know, the videos with that, and it's weights pretty much 90% of the time, and then she has like, every once in a while she has like body weight days. But within that, I feel like I just need to incorporate a little bit more walking into my day. And I've noticed that other women have been, especially around my age and my demographic, have been very successful when they incorporate some type of walking into their everyday life. Now, I do have a retail job. I am on my feet literally at least 10 hours out of the day. So I do move, and I am active, but I think I just need just a little bit, something to kind of like push the envelope. Walking is very beneficial for your health. There are tons of articles on it, videos on it, and everything like that, talking about how just a simple walk, a couple of miles, can be super beneficial to your body. And I want to add that in. It's something that's so small and can move the needle so much. So I'm just like, well, why would I not add it in, you know? 20-minute walk on the treadmill or something like that, or walk outside with my kids. My kids love walking outside, so they'll be super happy that I said, okay, let's go for a walk. But it's just something that's so simple that I can just add to my routine to just, like I said, move the needle just a little bit further. So that's it for this video, this update. Like I said, I started at 200 pounds and I'm currently at 170. I am super excited where I'm at in the progress that I made in the past year. And just the fact that I am still moving forward and still want to move forward with this fitness journey is just really encouraging to me. Like, when I started, I wasn't sure if I could be consistent for a year. I wasn't even sure if I could be consistent for a month, but I was, and it was because like I wanted this so badly. I wanted to feel better. I wanted to look better. I didn't want to feel so like just fluffy. I just wanted to change the way I felt and looked within myself, and I did. And I'm super just happy that I did that and took that leap. So my advice to you is, if you're thinking about it, if you have that moment where you're thinking, well, maybe I need to do this, yes, just go ahead and do it. Find the easiest way possible to make a change in your life, and just make that change and make it every single day. You can start over. Every single day is a new day, and you can make that small little easy change every day and then just start to see your body change and your mind change and how you feel change. And then the next thing you know, you're on a fitness journey. You're there. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit my face down below, and also check out other videos from me linked on the screen. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta